Welcome everybody to today's presentation about Divvee Social. My name is Jeremy Jenkins. It's my pleasure to share with you everything that's going on with Divvee, why it's the greatest opportunity I've ever seen, and how it can change your life. So let's go ahead and get started. Uh, the question I like to ask is, would an extra $1,500 a month or more help? Right? We all know we have monthly expenses of all kinds, whether it's the rent we got to pay, gas or car loan or bills, different things. We're trying to save up for retirement and pay for education, all these things. So every single month we're bombarded with monthly expenses. So an extra $1,500 a month or more could really help alleviate that stress, right? But how do you do it? How do you get an extra $1,500 a month? Is there an easy solution? Do you ask for a raise at your job? Do you go get a second job selling pizzas? Do you go start doing door-to-door sales? Do you go out and pawn off your stuff at the pawn shop, or do you try your hand at MLM, where 97% of the people fail? None of those really are a good option. So what do you do instead? Well, let's look at what the trends are right now. Where is the money happening, right? So trends in e-commerce. Cyber Monday is poised to replace Black Friday, surpassing $3 billion for the first time in 2015. Today is, Saturday, November 26th. Yesterday was Black Friday. In 2 days, we're going to have Cyber Monday. And same thing, we're seeing it this year too, 2016. The more people are buying online, more people are buying on Amazon than ever before, and it's just going to keep growing. So that's a huge trend that's happening. The other big trend is social media, right? Back in 2008, MySpace was the big boy, 75 million people. Facebook was just getting started. But you know what? Now Facebook has almost 2 billion people. WhatsApp has 1 billion, Instagram 500 million. It just keeps growing. Social media is the new platform for sharing and being connected with other people, right? Mobile apps, they're huge trend right now. Everybody uses apps. I have people say, oh, well, I don't use apps. And I say, well, what do you do on your phone? And they, oh, well, okay, I guess I do a few of them, right? Like your banking app, there's, Facebook is an app, all these different things you do on your smartphone, they're all apps, right? So everybody uses them. It doesn't matter if you're older or younger, that everybody uses it. Maybe you don't play games, right? But no, mobile apps, everybody uses them, and we all love them. And so, and they produce so much money. Pokemon Go is just an example. Back in August when they launched, they made over $200 million their first month. They're making millions of dollars a day, and it just continues to grow. It's a brand new thing that's happening in the world of apps, and all these companies are trying to take advantage of it, and that's where the money is, right? They're putting all this money into mobile apps because it produces so much money, okay? The next thing is, of course, influencers, right? There's social media stars like Amanda Cerny, who are earning big money from pitching products in short, silly postings seen by millions of followers. There's major companies that will pay them millions of dollars just to influence their following, and persuade them to buy products. Logan Paul, 21 years old, does these really silly, videos online, yet, he's making millions of dollars doing that. And it's just, how does that happen? Well, Kim Kardashian was kind of one of the first people to do that, right? She was able to turn the millions of eyeballs that follow her on Twitter and Pinterest and everything, because what she does is she influences, right? She'll wear a certain outfit or certain shoes, or have a certain purse or something, and all of a sudden, people look at that and they want it, right? And so they buy. And so these companies will pay her millions of dollars to promote basically certain products. It's amazing. So the question then is, are all these trends making you money, right? I mean, that's really what it comes down to is, how do you tap into that growth, that influence that's happening? Well, that's where Divvee.social comes into power, right? Or comes into play. We're combining the power of e-commerce, social media, mobile apps, and influence to provide better value to the customers and more profits to the affiliates, okay? So how do they do that? Well, it's really like this. There's 5 things that happen, right? We have, first of all, an industry where they spend over $600 billion every single year. Last year, 2015, $600 billion were spent on marketing advertising, okay? So it's a lot of money to be spent, and a lot of money to be had, all right? And if you combine that with word of mouth marketing, word of mouth is by far the most effective form, right? 92% of people will act on a recommendation of a friend. 64% of marketing executives say it is the best way, but only 6% of them know how to do it, right? So you take the word of mouth marketing, which is by far the best thing to do, and you get the professionals at it, right? The professionals of word of mouth marketing are network marketers, right? It's the best kept secret in the business world, right? They currently do over 30 billion in sales in the United States and 100 billion worldwide. It's just huge because they get good at it. They know how to influence, right? And then you combine that with social media and the way people communicate today, right? And just being on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram and all the different social media platforms, because they're instant, they're right at your fingertips with your phone. And then you put that into mobilization, right? Mobilization is where it's now on your phone. You don't have to wait till you get done with work and go home and log on your computer or anything like that. No, it's constant now. With smartphones, we have a computer in our pocket. We can constantly be alerted with certain things. There are push notifications that pop up all the time, no matter where we're at. And so if you take all these 5 things and you combine them, you now have the perfect opportunity, right? And how does that work? Well, so the founders of this company, Richard Smith and Troy Muhlstein, have had this vision, right? They know where the world is going, and they want to get there first and provide opportunity to people, right? They love the idea of, instead of fighting over a small piece of pie, let's say, oh, the pie is just this size and let's all fight over it. They want to make the pie bigger so we can all have a big chunk of it and prosper, right? And be better and have more opportunity. So Richard and Troy put this thing together. They've had a vision of doing this for over 9 years now, and it's finally coming to light. They've brought on board a couple of really fascinating individuals. Derek Schutz is the CFO, Chief Financial Officer. His years and years of experience with the technology and the finances that are going to make this happen. He is expert. And in fact, when he came over, everyone was amazed. Like, how did you get him? Well, it's because he's a visionary. He understands this stuff. He knows what we can do with it, and he's happy to be on board. Darren O'Lyon is the CEO president. He's the one that bringing all the contacts on board. He went to law school and has helped different companies with finding investment money and getting products registered and opening up legally in different countries for different MLM type companies. So he's got a lot of experience under his belt, has a lot of contacts, and bringing a lot to the table. So between Richard and Troy and Derek and Darren, we are in good hands. They are taking this thing to levels we've never seen before. They've brought on some strategic partnerships. We've got partnerships with NetSuite, which was just recently acquired by Oracle. It's one of the, now is the largest database company in the world. And we're also partnered with, we're using the Microsoft Dynamics software. Microsoft is very interested in what we're doing. And they actually were able to donate that software to Divvee to use to just basically do everything with the back office and keeping track of who's who in the structure, and making sure that we're all getting paid the commissions that this produces. So that's huge. And then of course Turnkey Social is our social media suite. They're experts in everything to do with social media. They've got a special grandfathered connection with Facebook to be able to tap into the backbone of Facebook and do some really cool stuff. They are the ones providing us with our tools that we need to do online web conferences and just do different things with all the social media platforms with content and articles and things like that. So we have some great strategic partners that are helping us out with all of this. And then, of course, the different products and services that Divvee offers are second to none. They've got good, better, and best travel deals. So, we've got one of the best travel portals in the world. It's going to be coming live when we launch on January 10th. And people will be able to find some amazing, amazing deals on travel with Divvee. We're also going to be able to save huge money, right, with the Divvee Money Pulse. Because the idea with Divvee is that we're going to help you save money, not just make money, but actually save money on all the different things you're doing. So they're going to take the pulse of what you're doing with money, your finances every month, and see where you're spending your money. It could be on, cable and satellite. It could be on internet. It could be what you're doing with your insurance. It could be, your cable or your gas electric bill, or it could be if you have a home security system. All these different things they're going to ask you about and see if they can save you money, and see if you can actually start paying for those things with the Divvee rewards plan, right? So how does that work? Well, Divvee has partnered with some of the biggest names in the multi-billion-dollar mobile app and tech industry, which gives all of the Divvee affiliates and customers the chance to rank and then share the latest apps currently being developed for today's ever-changing world. It's fun, it's easy, and it's never been done before. They're going to launch this in January of 2017. So part of this is what's called the Divvee Rewards program. And it basically allows you to earn points, right? And then redeem those points for really cool stuff like trips to Cancun, home electronics, cell phones, gift cards, and even cash, right? So how do you do it? Very simple. You sign up as an affiliate at Divvee.social. You log in, right, and you click on the rank and share button. You're going to get a list of daily apps that you have to then download, review, and rank. Give them 1 to 5 stars. Then you promptly delete them, the ones that you don't want. You share the ones that you like at least once a week. Okay, and then you can get some reward points for that. And then you just repeat that daily to get more points and receive commissions from your team. So if you invite other people to join you in this, then you actually can get paid. So there are more than 3 million apps available between the Apple, Google, and Microsoft stores, right? But 800,000 of them have an advertising budget. So you just have to ask yourself, have you ever been paid to download them and give your opinion? Have you ever been paid for recommending them? Probably not, right? So with Divvee, that's going to all change. So basically what we get is something called maps, right? So every day, you'll get your daily maps. It's basically mobile apps, products, and services. Okay, so most at the beginning will be mobile apps, but with time they'll continue to add products and services that we can go in and give it a ranking and share it. Right, so that's how simple it is. It works on Apple, Android, and Windows 10. You log in, you can do it from your phone, right? And then you actually just go in and give it. You download it, you give it some stars, and share once a week. And boom, that's all you got to do. It's very simple. How does it work? Well, right now, what they're doing is they're giving you 1 point per app that you download and rank, right? How many can you do a day? When you first sign up, you're going to get 5, okay? And so if you're just doing 5 per day, that's 150 points a month. Or if you're doing it on up to 5 devices, okay, the max is to do it on 5 devices per day. So you could have up to 750 points per month, right? If you're doing that. But here's what's really cool is that if you fill out that Money Pulse survey, right, it's optional, but if you do it, then they're going to give you 10 apps per day that you can do instead of just 5. Okay, and that's something you can do your very first day. So all of a sudden now you have a potential of getting up to 1,500 points per month, right? Or once you're fully bonus qualified, which means once you have personally enrolled 10 people on your team, then at that point you're going to get 20. Okay, 20 apps per day. And if you do the math on that, look at that. Well, that's up to 3,000 points per month if you did it, all 20 on 5 devices per day for 30 days a month. That is 3,000 points, right? Or the equivalent of about $1,500. Okay, so how does that work? Well, basically, for every 200 points you can get a $100 gift card. Okay, there's e-gift cards or digital cards, and there's plastic ones. So there's over 1,500 plastic cards, or there's 47 digital ones that you can get for those 200 points, right? So that's why for 3,000 points a month, that's worth $1,500, right? So that question I asked at the beginning is, would an extra $1,500 a month work for you, help for you? It would, right? Absolutely. And how does that work? Well, you're basically just doing the ranking and sharing. And this is all without even having to invite anybody, without having to really do anything, really. You're just doing this yourself. You can get all these points and get these rewards, right? So the Divvee TV, you're getting 300 points, or for 300 points, you can get this Divvee TV box, where all you got to have is an internet connection, and you can get over 2,000 channels, all the name brand channels, right? CNN, ESPN, Telemundo, Univision, all these different things, Fox, news and everything, for just 300 points, and then $50 or 50 points a month. Sorry, not dollars, 50 points a month for the service, and which is normally a $25 a month value. Okay. For Divvee Mobile, you're gonna, just for 1,500 points, you can get a brand new iPhone 7 or Galaxy S7 or whatever the latest one is that just came out, right? That's what you're gonna be able to get. And then for just 100 points a month, you're gonna be able to get unlimited calls, texts, and data on any of the 4 major carriers. It works internationally too. Okay, so doesn't matter where you live. If you're in other countries, you can get the phone and it will come activated with service working. Or you can save up and get 5,000 points and go for 5 days, 4 nights for 2 people to Cancun or other places in the world that they come up with. It's going to be really, really fun. It includes the airfare, it includes a 5-star beachfront hotel, and all the food and drinks you could ever want. So that is really, really fun. Okay, so how do you get involved? How do you influence, right? You can be a free member influencer starting in January, or you can be an affiliate influencer for just $50 a year. Okay, right now we have a special going on where you can get in for just 25. But as a free influencer, remember, you're basically participating in the Rank and Share program. As mentioned, you can get up to 10 apps a day if you fill out your money pulse. You can get all the access to the travel discounts. You can get rewards, but you can't get commissions. Okay, you can't refer this to anybody. But that being said, you can give this to anyone, including underage, right? So anybody 15, 16, 17 years old that looking for a part-time way to get some extra, not really income, but just rewards, gift cards and things like that they can spend, and they're everything from Amazon to Walmart. So this is a great way for teenagers to participate, do their daily rankings, get rewarded, pay for their own cell phones, right? So parents don't have to do it anymore. It's a great opportunity for them. Then once they turn 18, then they can go ahead and upgrade, right, and become an affiliate. Now it is $50 a year, which is tax deductible. Okay, that's really important to know for an affiliate. But as mentioned, right now we have a special going on where it's just $25 through January 10th. So take advantage of that. Now the commissions, once you do that, you can actually earn commissions from your sales team, because now you're going to be able to refer this to other people. You're going to get people involved, right? You're going to get your social media suite. That's what that money that we're paying, the $25 or the $50, that's what we're getting. We're buying our social media suite, which is all the tools that we get to do this with, and all the other extra incentives. So definitely worth it. Now, what do you do as an affiliate? You give away the Divvee Tap app for free to everyone you can who would enjoy travel discounts, household savings, earning rewards for giving their opinion. They can also refer people to the affiliate program, so they can start building a sales organization and leverage the power of duplication. And of course, all the rankings from the free customers and affiliates go into the compensation plan, right, as weekly commissions and monthly bonuses. Okay, so how do you do it? Well, to earn commissions, you must be qualified with a minimum of 100 Rank and Share activities or downloads in the prior month. Okay, so and what about if you're just barely signing up? Well, new affiliates are qualified during their first month from having enrolled. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. So how does it work? So you have what's called a personal enrollment network, a PEN. Okay, and what that is basically it's a 3x10 structure. Okay, goes 3 people on your first level, 9 people on your second level, 27 on your third, all the way down 10 levels, where you have 59,000 people there. So it's a total of 88,572 people with unlimited potential for customers, right? So these are just affiliates. So affiliates come in, and then each affiliate can have as many customers as they want, just linked to them, right? They don't go in the structure though. Okay, so this is just affiliates. So if you had a totally full matrix, you would have 88,572 people, a lot of people. Okay, how does it work? Well, they fill in automatically like this. So if you enroll 1, it goes right there. You enroll 2, it goes in the middle. You enroll 3, it goes to the right. Okay, and then it goes down to the next level, because you can't have any more than 3 on your first level. So as you enroll number 4 goes under number 3, number 5 goes under number 2, number 6 goes under number 1, number 7 goes under number 1, Yeah, and 8 goes number 2, 9 goes under number 3, and so on, right? Just keeps filling in like that. And this is all automatic. Okay, this is not like traditional network marketing where you kind of say, oh, I want to build down one leg or something. You can't do that. Okay, in Divvee, it actually is just automatic. So if you want somebody to work with person number 1, then you need to enroll them with person number 1. Okay, that's how that works. That's the only way to get them on the same team. You can't move them around or place them or anything. You actually have to just let the system do it. And then, if you say, oh, number 4 and number 16 are good buddies, then you sign up number 16 with number 4. That's how you can guarantee they'll be on the same team. Okay, and that goes down all the way to the 10th level to earn commissions. So but you actually have to unlock the levels as well, right? So as you enroll one affiliate, that means you get to get paid on that level 1. Okay, so if people are getting spillover, right, which is basically where somebody from up above you enrolls people and they come falling down below you, right? They're placed underneath you. Well, you don't get to get paid on them until you actually do something. You actually have to go and enroll some people yourself. Okay, so once you enroll one affiliate, you get to get paid on your tier 1. Once you enroll 2 affiliates, you get to get paid on tier number 2, where there's 9. And then once you enroll 3, then you get to get paid on tier number 3, 27, and so on, all the way down to the 10th level. To get paid on that 10th level, where there's 59,000 people, you have to have enrolled 10 people. Okay, that is the secret to this. That's how you build your business. And what it does is it helps all the people, because you're creating that spillover for others. Okay, so once you get 10, then now you get to get paid on all of it. How does it work? Well, let's say, let's just do an example. Commissions are paid out 10 cents to 25 cents per point, right, that is created. So let's say that somebody, on your team, they fill out their money pulse, so they're doing 10 apps a day. All right. Now you have 10 affiliates, right? So that would be 100. Okay. So 100 apps per day. And that would mean that basically your commissions would be between $10 to $25. Okay. Or a total for the month, 3,000 for the month, which would pay out about 300 to 750. If people are doing it on 2 devices, let's just say the average, is they're doing it on 2 devices, then that would double your income from $600 to $1,500 a month, right? With just 10 people. Not bad. Okay. Well, what if they're fully qualified? What if the average person on your team is actually doing 20? Right, 20 apps a day because they're fully qualified with just the 10 affiliates? Well, that would be 200, right? So now all of a sudden your income is even doubled that, right? So from $20 to $50 per day, right? Or per month, you got 6,000 going on. So that would be anywhere from 600 to 1,500, or if they're doing it on 2 devices, then that would be from $1,200 to $3,000 every single month, with just having your 10 people be fully bonus qualified. That's awesome. Okay. How else does it work? Well, let's say the people go shopping, right? And they're doing some shopping because we've got the travel and we've got the shopping portal that's coming out in 2017. So let's say they buy an $800 trip to Las Vegas and it pays out a $40 commission. Well, that's going to pay out 10 levels, $4 per level. Let's say they get some Huggies diapers in the marketplace, right? Pays out a $5 commission. Well, it's going to pay out 50 cents, 10 levels up. Okay, it just basically takes whatever the commission is, divides it by 10, and pays it up 10 levels. Okay, and then let's say they did 1,400 ranking shares. That would be $3,500 in commissions, which would pay out 10 levels, $350. Right. So the commissions can come from products and services purchased, and they're paid weekly. They're paid, so everything that happens from Friday to Friday is paid out the following Friday, right? Now I do have to say this is all for educational purposes only. There's no promise, commitment, or guarantee of any kind in this, right? This is not an investment scheme. This is not something where you just put some money in, you're going to get a return on your investment. No, it requires work. Okay, it requires that you do something. But let's just do some examples. So let's say if Kathy complete the rank and share program for 1 day, she would have the potential for earning 20 points per device she has. If she has 3 devices, she can earn up to 60 points a day. And let's see, if she has her 5 affiliates on her team that are participating as well, she could potentially earn up to 25 cents times 100 apps, or $25 a day, right? It's not bad. Now, remember, you don't earn from your own rankings, only from those on your team. Your activity gives you points only, okay? You got to be clear on that. Example number 2, if Juan does the rank and share program for 20 days, he would have the potential of earning 400 points per device that he has, right? He would also then qualify for $200 gift cards, or he could save those up for larger reward items. If Juan had 100 affiliates that participate on his team, and each of them did 20 rank and shares a day, he would earn, get this, 100 times 20 would be 2,000, okay, times up to 25 cents would be right around $500 a day, times 20 days would be over $10,000 in commissions, okay? Now, this is potential, right? It could be a little bit less, could fluctuate, a little bit, but the idea is that, yeah, for just 100 people on your team, doing it for just 20 days, not even a whole month, you could earn over $10,000 in commissions. That's amazing, right? Okay, so as you fill your structure, all right, there's certain things that happened. So once you've filled your team building structure down 4 levels, which means you filled in the level where you got 3, and you filled in the second level, it has 9, and you filled in the third level, which has 27, and then you filled in the fourth level, which has 81. Okay, once you've filled that all in completely with no empty holes or anything, then you are level 4 qualified, and basically you at that point get a GoPro camera. Okay, so corporate will send you that via FedEx to your house. You get that in anywhere in the world, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome having a GoPro camera, so you can record all your adventures in Divvee. Now, once you filled in your 5th level, which is basically, you go the next step, right? And you fill in that level where there's 243, okay? At that point, you are a level 5 VIP. And that means that you have your 10, directs that you've enrolled. You need to have at least 400 active affiliates anywhere in your structure, and you need to have your 5th level completely filled up with no holes. Okay, if you do that, now you're a level 5 VIP, and you get $1,500 a month towards a car, home, or anything else, and you also get 2 tickets to the annual DivvyCon conventions, right? So at that point, you're pretty special. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention is you get your own direct line to a person in customer service that will help you out 24/7, right? They're there to make sure that you're taken care of and everything. So that's a good goal to get to level 5 VIP, where you've got that 5th level all the way full, because then you're a rock star, right? You get to have the extra $1,500 a month to help you out, and besides all the money you're making on the the rank and share stuff, and plus they're going to give you that special access to the conventions and everything. So it's going to be fun. Then, of course, the last thing is something called the level 10 executive. It's a qualified affiliates. You have 10 affiliate legs, minimum of 90,000 active affiliates, and they've filled in all 10 levels of your 3x10 personal enrollment network. That's going to be huge. They haven't decided what they're going to give you. It's just going to be a huge surprise that will make your jaw drop. That's all we know. Because if you filled in your whole entire 3x10 structure, that is a lot of people, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be you're going to be having so much income and so much influence that yeah, it's going to be fun. So anyway, the next cool thing is something called Club 1000. So because we want people to get their 10 individuals as quickly as possible, they're doing the special incentive. And basically what it is you get, once you get your 10, if you do it in your first 30 days, then you get to be called Club 1000, right? And Club 1000 is a special group of people who get to share in a revenue reward. How does that work? So basically what they do is they create a revenue share pool where they're going to take up to 5 cents per application and 5 cents per item purchased in the marketplace, and they're going to put that into a reward, into a pool, and they're going to share that amongst all the members of Club 1000 on a quarterly basis. Okay, so what do you have to do to qualify? First is you have to get your 10 people enrolled, okay, personally within 30 days, and then the next thing is you have to get 50 in each of the 3 legs. You have 1 year to do that. Okay, 1 year to go and get 50 in each of your 3 legs on your structure. Now, the next step after that is once you've got 50 in each leg, hey, let's just go to the next step. Let's try and get 500 in each leg. If you do that, then you're part of what we call Team 100. Okay, Team 100 is basically the same requirements. You just got to have your 10 active personally enrolled legs, and then you've got to have at least 500 affiliates in each of the 3x10 structure legs. And if you do that and you're one of the first 100 people to do it, then you get to share in the bonus amongst just those 100 people. And this time it's worldwide. It's because Club 1000 is per country, but Team 100 is actually a global revenue share. Okay. And then finally, with Founding 10, you're basically needing to get 5,000 people in each leg. So if you're one of the first 10 to get 5,000 affiliates in each of your 3 legs, then at that point, you're now you're making bank, because this one right here, being one of the Founding 10, estimated it's right around $750,000 a month, somewhere there. It's just huge, right? And it'll fluctuate. That's not a guarantee, but definitely a lot of money. So go for it. Let's go get your 10, and then let's go get 5,000 each leg. How do they pay you all this money? Well, they send you a ProPay debit card. So you fill it out, the application, they send that to you. It gets there in a week or two, and then that's where you get all your money every single Friday. They deposit the commissions onto your Divvee MasterCard, and you can use that as a credit card wherever they take MasterCard, or you can go to an ATM and get the cash out, or in the United States, you can go ahead and transfer that to your bank. In other countries, that is not an option. You just have to use the card. So anyway, huge opportunity with Divvee. Get your money on your Divvee card. I'll just leave you with this. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So explore, dream, discover. Mark Twain. So let's go live a Divvee life. Let's change our lifestyle. Let's go do something that has never been done before, and change the world. It's super easy. And I invite you to get back to the person that invited you to watch this, and ask the questions that you have, so that they can get those answers for you. And we'll see you at the top. With that, I'll leave you to get back to your Saturdays. Thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.